Welcome to our Please Go Away Vacation sneak preview of one of our one of a kind personally escorted and value added feature travel experiences. Hi, my name is Paula Oxman, and I'm going to have the privilege of being your personal hostess for the upcoming Best of Europe's Christmas markets, traveling December the 5th through the 13th of 2020. We are offering this program as we do often with two very reputable quality travel organizations, Colette and Please Go Away Vacations. We're currently observing our 54th year of professionally serving the travel needs of thousands. What we have done with this special experiences is we've taken a Colette travel program and added several bonus features of our own to create a more complete and comprehensive travel experience. The end result is our exclusive feature travel experiences that are not available anywhere else. There are 4 countries that we're going to be experiencing, and we'll be going to Switzerland, France, Germany, and Austria. And of these, probably the most important and the most well-known are going to be Germany and Austria. These countries have played such an important role in being responsible for many of the Christmas traditions that we all annually enjoy here in the United States. With us today, we have a special guest, and I say that she's also one of our team members, Hannah-Lori Kitts, and she actually was born and raised in Germany. Hannah-Lori, you want to tell us a little bit about some of the German aspects of this trip?
Sure. Germany has many traditions that carried into other countries. And so one of the examples is the Christmas tree. Germany is credited with starting the Christmas tree tradition as we know it in the 16th century when Christians brought decorated trees into their homes. Some built Christmas pyramids of wood. They are carved and decorated them with evergreens and candles if wood was scarce. It is also a widely held belief that Martin Luther, the 16th century Protestant reformer, first added lighted candles to the tree. Walking towards his home one night in the winter, composing a sermon, he was awed by the brilliance of the stars twinkling amidst the evergreens, probably on the snow. And to bring this beautiful scene to his family and to recapture this scene, he erected a tree in the main room of his home and wired its branches with lighted wax candles. Luther is also credited with being responsible for the Christmas markets because they're associated with gift giving. The centuries-old tradition of the Christmas markets reaches back to a time when regular seasonal markets took place throughout the year. And the Christmas markets were a welcome occurrence during the cold weather months. There were joyful occasions for the villagers and added a bit of light to long winter nights. It is likely that the Christmas markets drew more visitors when Martin Luther instituted new customs for Christmas. Before Luther, the exchanging of presents took place on different days, like the same days of St. Nicholas on December 6th, or of St. Martin on November 11. It was Luther who suggested that children receive presents from the Christ child hence the name Christkindlmarkt, a popular name for many Christmas markets, especially in the south of Germany, but they are everywhere in Germany during the winter. Today, Europe's Christmas markets abound with hundreds of outdoor booths displaying a vast array of things to buy. Also, there are others. Foremost among them are stalls featuring Christmas decorations of all types, wood carvings, Christmas breads such as Stollen, living Christmas trees of choral performances, hot malt wine, which is called Glühwein, with commemorative cups, brightly hand-decorated Lebkuchen, they are soft ginger cookies, and other special Christmas markets that are experienced in December are in other of Europe's well-known and historic places, and Paula is going to tell you about those.
Thank you for sharing that information with us. Now we have with us Larry Kopke, and I think Larry will let you give us a little synopsis of some of the unique things that we'll find in each of the different countries in their version of the Christmas markets.
Thank you, Paula, and thank you, Hannah-Laura. We're going to be actually going to 4 of the most famous Christmas markets in these 4 countries that were mentioned to you. The first one is going to be in Strasbourg, France, and it's the oldest Christmas market in France. It's been operating since 1570, and the city of Strasbourg literally glitters with countless lights and colors during the Christmas time. For 4 centuries now, Christmas has been a magic time in the city of Strasbourg. Over 300 wooden chalets, these are small buildings, spread among different squares in the city, invite you to come and partake of some of the mesmerizing discoveries that they hold. It's really a fairy tale atmosphere. As Christmas approaches, Strasbourg gets decked out in all of its finery, such as you see here. And at the end of the afternoon, as the night draws in, the magic begins to work, and thousands of lights come on, somewhat characteristic of what is true in all Christmas markets. From France, we're going into Germany, to Würzburg, Germany. You can see here that it is again in the town's city square, and it's viewed as one of the most atmospheric Christmas markets in all of Germany. It consists of over 100 stalls, such as you see right here. They're beautifully decorated wooden booths. There can be no plastic decorations or anything of this nature. They're illuminated, obviously, by Christmas lights, and the various decorated stalls and the sound of music just really permeate the entire area. Historic buildings, such as you see here, and the architecture, such as the Gothic Chapel of St. Mary's and the Rococo mansion of Falkenhaus, along with the town hall, historic courtyard, all provide a wonderful setting for the outdoor Christmas market of Würzburg, Germany. Now, I can tell you that if Hannah-Laura was to be pronouncing the names of the cities that we're going to be going to, she would have more of an emphasis on certain sounds than I. But the next market that we're going to go to is Nuremberg, Germany. By Christmas Eve each year, more than 2 million visitors from all over the world will have sampled the delights of this famous Christmas market, and you will be there too. About 180 wooden stalls are covered with red and white cloth, and they've given the Christmas market its name of Little Town from Wood and Cloth. Each year in Nuremberg, 200 stall holders present their traditional wares, including spicy gingerbread, sometimes referred to as Lebkuchen, fruit loaves, bakery goods, sweets, and typical Christmas articles such as Christmas tree angels, cribs, ornaments, candles, toys, as well as many arts and crafts products. An unusual souvenir to bring home from this particular Christmas market are the Nuremberg plum people, referred to as such because they're little figures made from actual prunes, the Nuremberg plum people. And of course, here in Marienplatz Plaza in Munich is the site of our fourth Christmas market that we're going to be having our special group experience. This particular Christmas market goes back to the 14th century, and it's in this Marienplatz that the famous Glockenspiel is situated halfway up the tower that you see. And maybe from those of you that enjoy a beverage of beer in Germany, you may remember that the Hofbrauhaus is just off to the right of the square, and we've all been there during the particular times that we've had the pleasure of visiting this country. The Munich Christmas Market offers traditional Bavarian and unique Christmas gifts, including wood carvings from Oberammergau, gingerbread, Lebkuchen again from Nuremberg, and notably some exquisite glassware sweeps made of plums again, and things of this nature. Crib figurines, beeswax candles, chimney sweeps made of plums and almonds are just a few of the many thousands of traditional Christmas gifts that you're going to find on display. Now, you're going to be seeing and enjoying much more than just Christmas markets when you go on this adventure. You're going to be experiencing with Paula places like the Black Forest and Cuckoo Clock. And the Black Forest gets its name because it is actually a dense growth of trees or forest that are so closely planted and growing together that they largely block out the sun or create the atmosphere of being dark or black. It's also an area famous for cuckoo clocks of all sizes and descriptions, which if you are interested in acquiring, would be a wonderful place to acquire them. Rosenberg, Germany is the next stop on this itinerary, and it is known as one of the most picturesque, beautiful cities in all of Germany. And it has an interesting history in that it was literally saved from the ravages of World War II because of the actions of two men, one an American, one a German. The U.S. gentleman was Assistant Secretary of War John J. McCloy. His mother had visited this town and knew about its beauty and its charms and its architecture that she thought should be preserved. And the German gentleman that came to the forefront was the military commander, Major Toms, who voluntarily gave up the town rather than resisting in battle, and it was prevented from being destroyed, therefore, in the ravages of war. This city is considered one of the 5 best destinations of Germany consistently. Next, you're going to be into Austria, and the famous Golden Roof of Innsbruck is a must-stop for you. It's historic. It's been there for hundreds of years, and it was actually placed there by Emperor Maximilian, who lived here, enjoyed the view from this balcony, and watched the jousting tournaments in the square below that were held during that time. It's down the middle of sort of a thoroughfare of pedestrian walkways, and it's very notable for the ability to take outstanding photographs and bring home the Golden Roof of Innsbruck, Austria. One of the most quaint villages in all of Bavaria is Oberammergau, and it's famous for a number of reasons. It's famous for its painted houses, known with their fresco-covered sides, such as you see displayed here. It's also the home of many wood carvers. It's famous for its wood carvings, such as you see in this next picture as the gentleman applies his task of wood carving. Here you see an example of that. These are shops that you can walk into. You can watch them do their carving, and they are so delicate in their detail that it is an amazing thing. A highlight among things that can be purchased there, if you are so inclined, would be nativity sets, and they are delightful to bring home. Another reason that the city of Oberammergau is famous is because of its world-famous passion play that is offered every 10 years, and it was scheduled to be held this year. We were not going to be attending it. The season for the passion play would have been over by the time we are there, but due to the ravages of coronavirus, it has been extended for 2 years and will be scheduled to appear on the schedule in 2022. Now, interestingly enough, this passion play got its origin hundreds of years ago when a plague was ravaging Europe, and the villagers of Oberammergau made a vow to God that if he would spare their city, every 10 years they would conduct a passion. And the performance has been done every 10 years for more than 350 years, and over 2,000 villagers partake in this production. You can see here that the actual stage is outside, subject to the elements, so that if it's raining, much like it would have been if during the actual events of the Passion were taking place, it was raining, or as we know from the biblical standpoint, it lightened and thundered during times of the Passion. The actors are going to be subjected to those same elements. You can see here that the audience, over 4,000 per seating, are protected from the elements by a covered dome. This Passion play runs daily for 5 months, and each day more than 4,000 people see the play, and it runs for most of the day. You take a break for lunch, you come back and you see. It's all performed in German, but everyone knows the plot of the play, and so it is one of the most outstanding performances that you will ever see. I'm sure when you're there you will see the venue where this is held, because it's just a block off the main street of the little town of Oberammergau. And then we've added one of the features Paula referred to that create the bonus aspect of all of our personally escorted value-added feature tours. And we are adding a train excursion to the Austrian alpine village of Seefeld, Austria. And this is a majestic alpine village. It's filled with 4-star, 5-star hotels, and at the same time it's filled with locals that have plenty of fun and activity. It's one of the most proficient areas to observe winter sports in, because snow is normally guaranteed. But interestingly enough, it draws as many visitors during the summer months because of its beauty and location in the Alpine Highlands as it does during the winter. So we're going to take our group there by train. While there, you're going to enjoy a special horse-drawn tour through the city, and you will have the opportunity to really experience the bonus of Seefeld, Austria. It's a one-of-a-kind destination, and we're delighted that we've been able to add this as one of our feature bonuses. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this sneak preview. One thing that we would like for you to very much remember is that travels are memories made and shared that are never forgotten. If you have questions or would like to make comments, our team will be more than happy to answer them for you or visit with you about them. You can contact us by toll-free telephone call at 1-800-362-9347, or if you prefer, just email us at esters@travelpleasegoaway.com. Again, thank you for attending this sneak preview, and remember, please go away.